Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the pit. I'm Noah Shelton. I'm the head coach of volleyball and basketball at Dusty Purdue. Dusty, let's talk about the two recent games for the Gators. Friday night against Lee-Scott and Saturday night against Southland. Tough game, but a win for the girls. And I think the boys played one of their best halves in the first half against Lee-Scott in the first half, but then fell in the second half. Can you describe the atmosphere? And it was fun in that gym.
Yeah, I mean, that's as full as it's been all year, even over Calvary, who thinks they're our rival now. Great atmosphere. I thought our girls played really well. They battled through, kept the lead for most of the game. A very physical game for a girls' game. And it puts us ahead in the region. So it was a big win for us, knowing that we got to go there at the end of the month. But very proud of our boys. We got behind by 9 two times in the first half and cut it to 2 at the half, down 33-31 at halftime. And I couldn't have been prouder of their just battling. You know, Lee-Scott plays anywhere from 10 to 12 guys, 14 sometimes. And we played about 8 or 9 guys. And, you know, it's just a game of legs, runs, and keeping your composure. And I was proud of our guys. And then in the third quarter, we couldn't find the basket. I don't know that you hear those say you couldn't have thrown it in the ocean. Well, I don't think we could have. And we had plenty of opportunities to score. The ball just didn't go in, and we didn't do a very good job of offensive rebounding. We missed some opportunities to put the ball back, and we didn't do that. And, you know, it sort of got out of control there, and we kept it within 13-15 in the third, 10-15 in the third quarter. And, you know, they started stalling the ball a little bit because there's no shot clock, and running their sets and taking a little time off the clock. And, you know, it escalated, and we just couldn't find a way to score. We only scored 13 points in the whole second half, and you can't win like that in high school boys basketball against a team like them, only scoring 13 points after you scored 31 in the first half. So tough break, tough loss, puts us 4-2 in the region right now. And, you know, we got to battle a little bit. We get to play them again. We get to play Macon East again. So what we're made of, but turn right around, go to Southland at Americus and lose by 1. Had a chance to win on a last-second layup and missed it. Got fouled, and it wasn't called. You're not going to get any calls there.
Not in Georgia.
More proud of the 2 nights for our kids. I thought we got better. May not be wins in the win column, but I thought as boys basketball team, we got a lot better. And you saw the Southland girls game at the Border Wars. You know what kind of buzzsaw we were going in down there. Now, don't take the score for what it was. We played a whole lot better down there. It was a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter, and we had battled them back and forth, and they got hot in the fourth quarter and just could not miss a shot and sort of took off. I mean, they're 14-1 for a reason. Got a chance to win a state championship over there, and luckily we don't have to play them for a state championship over here.
All right, let's talk about the JV teams for a minute. The state tournament for both teams is Saturday at Lee-Scott and Auburn. Can you just describe the season that it's been for both these JV teams and the coaches that have led them?
Yeah, JV girls has been me and Coach Henderson have done a really, really good job. She's helped a lot because she does our middle school girls too. And it's the same group of girls except you had 2 freshmen. And really tickled about them going in. I think they'll be 8-2 going into the tournament. They should have a high seed in the top 3 seeds. And, you know, it's you lose, you go home. It's single elimination. It'll probably be about 8 teams from around the state. I think they got a really good chance. Hallie Palmore has done a really good job leading that team this year. She's our starting point guard on the varsity. She's our starting point guard on the JV. So she does a really good job. And we just need some girls to step up and play with her over there this weekend. Our 2 freshmen are Lily Curtis and Claire Hargrove. They do a really good job, and hopefully they'll find a way to join in on the party. And then our boys is led by Matt Garner and JJ Jackson. They do a great job. They're my 2 varsity assistants. I think their record's going to be like 9-2 going into that. They're going to be a 2 or a 3 seed, and they have a really good chance. I think they have a really good chance to win it all. They lost to a Lee-Scott team by about 6 or 8 on Friday, who's undefeated and has one of the best players in the state at that age. And I think if they put it all together, they'll have a really good shot.
All right, I want to give a special shout out to 8th grader Hallie Palmore and Emma Head, who showed tremendous leadership in that Lee-Scott game.
Amen to that. Without Hallie Palmore's not 8th grade leadership, but without her ball handling, we probably don't win that basketball game. And Emma Head, and I'll give a shout out to Miss Purdue. Miss Purdue even said after the game that Emma Head looked like the senior leader that she is in that fourth quarter. She hit a big three and then hit some big free throws down the stretch. That was a big, big deal.
All righty, Coach. Thanks so much for your time, and go Gators. Best of luck next week.
Thank you, my man. I look forward to talking to you soon.